made another one.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Boys official podcast, episode fucking 2. This has been a nightmare to record. Anyway, all right. Welcome, everybody, to episode 2. Today we have 2 special guests instead of 1. We have Cayden. I heard he likes apples. And I have JC, legendary guest. What's up?
I ain't legendary. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Glaze.
Fuck you.
Glaze is crazy. I didn't get this kind of intro on the first one.
The pop episode.
Starting off strong, are we?
Okay. All right. But yeah, these are our 2 guests this episode. So today, the title of today's episode is All Things Gay and Kanye. So, let's get started. So first of all, we're going to get started in a very unique political thing that only I think exists and only I probably know anything about. But if anyone else knows about it, please let me know, because this is a real thing I feel like exists. So today, we're going to start off with gay politics. Does anyone here in the audience know what gay politics are, or any idea of what that could be?
No.
Partially.
Donald Trump. Not at all.
Yeah. So, let's get started.
Those love videos about Joe Biden and Trump playing Minecraft?
No, those are not the right gay politics, Ethan.
Oh.
Well, in my mind.
Second of all, before we get started with the gay politics part, my bad. Congratulations on Ethan getting a co-host. He's now a co-host here with Miss Alec and obviously me, the host. Also, sorry for not introducing myself. I'm Woomy, the host, and I will be hosting this episode. So, all right. I'm saying this like anyone else would be hosting any episode. But Ethan, all right. Ethan, welcome. Okay. So, we're gonna get started off with the gay politics thing. So Ethan, give me, okay, my brain blue screened a little bit. We're gonna keep this in to make me suffer. All right, so first of all, let's get started with the first crazy one: bisexuals versus lesbians. Now, this one is very interesting. This is mainly on the female side and not the men's side. I see a lot of bisexual women get slammed by lesbians, calling them disgusting. And this is very interesting because I feel like you're basically almost the same. I thought we're all on the same team here. I don't know why we're going for each other. Does anyone have any idea of why they possibly would want to do that? Or how that even
people
makes sense?
attack other black people?
Fair point.
Okay.
Well, no.
That is a good point.
To me, honestly, it partially feels like, I don't know, I feel like it's more like a thing of, like, monogamy. Like, you guys know what I'm meaning by that, by the way?
I see what you
What
mean.
does monogamy?
It's basically the whole, like, relationship framework of, having just, like, kind of one, like, just being, like, wife and husband, that kind of relationship where it's, just one people. And I'm guessing, like, bisexuals having, like, sexual attraction to both, like, technically is kind of breaking that almost in a way, maybe. But at the same time, I feel like it's also because I've had this conversation before, since I am also bisexual, with some people who weren't knowledgeable of the LGBTQ space at all. And, they immediately, I remember they said, like, oh, why can't you just stick to, like, one thing? And I think that's, like, almost a general mentality I think a lot of people have, where they just see it as, like, oh, why don't you just pick one thing and whatnot? Because, I feel like they just don't see that it's like, it's an attraction thing. Like, I can, where it's like, we bisexuals, we could find, a guy or a girl, we can find either or heart with, like, some people having leanings towards which sex they prefer. But then, when it comes to a relationship, if they don't go for anything polyamorous, then they could probably just decide on, hey, whoever links better with them. But I think a lot more people just still have the thought of like, oh, you have to just pick, oh, why would you be attracted to also someone else, and like, oh no, you need to pick one to be into a relationship with,
Yeah. That can always be frustrating because you see a lot of that. But it's mainly it's just strange to me because I see them almost like act like they're disgusting sluts for it. Like I don't know. This is just something I've seen online and just people talking about that like they're like dirty, disgusting or whatever for that. And it's like I don't understand because you aren't that different. Like I don't get it. What is your opinion on that, JC?
I think it's part of the whole I hate men thing.
Oh, yes, that is something we covered a little bit last
bro.
episode.
What
Yeah.
did you say, Ethan?
I said I hate men.
Okay.
The way they
That isn't a
treat
great
women.
statement.
We all hate men here. We all hate men.
Except for there's some baddies like prime Brendan Fraser. Me, oh my gosh! Like also the bisexual thing.
Now you're talking.
Yeah. You said that you can have an attraction for both, but like, hey, I can say Brendan Fraser a baddie. Hold up, I'm sorry, Adam, but anyways, he a baddie, but like I ain't gay for him.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I see a lot of that.
Though.
It's okay to mention attractiveness. I feel like, yeah. Because you can be attracted to someone and not be gay. Like, just understand that they're, attractive.
Like Ryan Reynolds,
that's not
the daddy he is.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Nothing else.
Go on. No, that's it.
That's your point?
Yeah.
You don't have any more?
No, he's hot, but I'm not gay.
Okay. Okay.
It's not hard to believe. Give me your track record.
Everyone give him a round of applause. Oh, that was amazing.
Thank you.
No one get okay. No one give him. Fuck.
I give myself a round of applause.
Okay. So yeah, and then next up we have a very interesting one. This is less common, but also true. It's the bisexual men versus gay men thing. Now, I've seen that before, but it's really uncommon, and we could pretty much chalk that up to the same one. Now, it's just definitely interesting. And then there's the third archetype that I do not understand at all. Lesbians acting like they're better than gay men and men in general. This ties into last episode, but in a more gay way, which this is the gay episode. So, gotta tie that in. But like, check out last episode if you haven't seen it, by the way. But yeah. So, how do we feel about that? Lesbians being fucking homophobic towards gay men. That's a wild one. Did you say that's valid?
It's
very
hypocritical.
Very, very valid.
Okay.
Explain your thoughts.
Gay men are scary.
Well, are you scared of me?
Do I scare you? Seriously, what? What are you saying?
You?
Gay men scare me. I do not like gay men.
Would you like to go?
So explain why you like lesbians.
Because lesbians are very funny and very chill. And I have tons of lesbian friends, and they all are like my best friends. But then the gay men, they're all annoying and ugly, and they tick me off, and they're very scary.
What kind of gay men are you hanging around?
Seriously.
The only gay men I know are gay men that like me. And as I'm not gay, it pisses me off.
How is this something that's happening to you? I've never been hit on by a man before.
You don't understand.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
I get hit on by gay men daily.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Because I'm a chud.
Oh.
I think it may be because you look gay yourself.
Ooh,
that's why I said I'm a chud.
Are you secretly gay?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, full offense to both of you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the gay people fight him. Y'all got that.
I think I let that
You
one
guys
slide.
got this.
Okay. So, on to the discussion of that amazing point by Cayden, which I
Thank
do
you.
not agree with. I think all gay people are on the same field, and I think everyone is equal, except if you're like low-key a rapist or a murderer. You know, obviously,
I don't think
grass
that's
is
part of the
green.
equation.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying all
I don't
people
know
are
where that
equal.
came from.
Other than that, I'm clarifying. Okay. But yeah. So I think that point is fucking crazy, and not only does that involve homophobicness, it involves um, fucking being sexist too, which is crazy. Are we going for everything? Like, are we trying to
Yeah.
get everything in there? And then there's some that are racist too. It's crazy. Oh,
Reasonable.
He is that too.
JC, have you ever seen the people that are like black people being gay is disgusting, but straight white men wait, not straight white men. Why did I say straight white men? White men being gay is not disgusting. Have you seen that one? That one's a crazy one.
Indirectly, yes.
Yeah. So what's
I
your
have
experience with
seen
that one?
it quite a bit. Experience. I have absolutely no experience with that, but I've seen a little bit of it.
Yeah.
His experience with me.
Okay. Is this true?
No, you don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
You're not of age.
Okay. Second
As
of all,
far as I'm aware, I don't see you as of age. Like I don't.
second of all,
As a what?
what is it?
Nothing.
Okay.
Only a little jit.
Fuck you.
Okay. So
I can watch what I say.
fourth of all, what is it? I think all of those points are crazy, but now we get into the real meat and potatoes here. We get to the real shit here.
I don't like potatoes. Can you shut that up?
Femboys.
Yippee!
Okay.
Okay.
Here's where we get started on the absurdity of femboys. I think they are the most fucking disgusting, vile fucking creatures under.
Why are we lying?
Okay.
You
First of
literally
all,
told me before
most
how
of
much you
them-
want me to become a femboy.
Okay, wait, okay, listen. This is coming out of sheer hatred out of the people he's known. We've met some very, very bad people.
Nico!
Yes.
As a joke,
Oh
as a
my
joke, of course.
God.
I do it
Okay.
because it's funny. I love femboys.
Really a joke?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a joke.
It's a joke if I want it to be a joke. So it's a joke.
I don't think it's a joke.
You want to know what a funny joke is, though?
It's kind of dragged
You?
out, don't you think?
Did you say
What?
Jews?
Well, that too, but no, I said you.
Okay.
Any gays?
Okay.
Then
it's
okay,
kinda
so
sound
what I
like
want to
something like
actually
suffering.
say about this. Okay, wait, what? Huh?
Nothing. I think you're kind of biased. The people we've known. On the
Oh,
few we've known.
absolutely. Everyone is biased. I will admit to my biasness.
But like,
I'm fucking
kinda-
tweaking on this shit. All right, but let me explain my point so we can criticize me after I explain my point.
Fair
So
enough.
I'm not even talking about my hatred for femboys right now. I'm just talking about the gay politics with them. So first of all, a lot of them don't even identify as gay. What the fuck are we talking about?
I mean, it's just.
I could kind of understand. I could kind of understand it if you're like doing it for a woman, I guess. But there is no way that is a straight activity. I am so sorry, but there is no way. And if a femboy would like to get on this podcast and explain to me why that is a straight activity, please come on the podcast. We will gladly have you. We will have you and have the conversation.
Isn't JC a femboy?
No, I am not. I don't
Um,
think any activity should be. Having
I
to
don't know.
fucking.
To me, it's I don't have much
There's
knowledge
some
about
gay
it, but I think
activities.
it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's people just kind of trying to test out whatever they kind of wearing and whatnot, and it's like,
yeah, there
I
is a
don't know.
fashion aspect of it, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably more likely that. Like, I can't lie. Personally, I've had kind of thoughts about, hey, I kind of would maybe find it nice to wear some kind of kind of typical kind of what you'd expect kind of femboys to wear and whatnot. Sometimes I've had like passing little curiosities about that, about wearing that. Never actually acted on any of it though. Because it's not actually properly appealing to me, but it's
That's fair. That is a good aspect on it, and touching on the fashion side of it. But I would like to argue it goes a little bit deeper, and there's an inherent, I would say, fetishism with it. I mean,
Oh,
obviously, it
absolutely.
is a fetish with it. It is a culture of fetishism, and I would even argue that it is a lot of grooming culture. A lot of young boys get involved into it. Like, I'm talking like 13-year-olds and people saying, become a femboy or whatever. I have seen it firsthand, personally. 15-year-olds become like femboys and be into some weird ass shit. Now, I would say that's okay, but like, it is borderline some pedophilic shit. It is some borderline, like, actually pedophilic shit. That is my opinion on that. Like, if you're young, this should not be a young person's thing. Like, I understand that people want to explore and stuff, but it is genuinely disgusting. It is genuinely abhorrent. That's just my thoughts on that from what I've seen, and knowing people that have gotten into that, and seeing people get sexually abused and shit. It's fucking crazy. But I will say, here's more to a lighthearted side of this. I don't really know how to address that problem, but onto more of a lighthearted topic on it. The femboys versus everyone else. First of all, they hate gay people. How the fuck do you hate gay people when you're dressing like a woman? What? Huh?
I don't hate gay people.
Actually, I misworded that, but also, second of all, I didn't. And they also absolutely hate women, too. What the fuck? You were dressing like a woman.
That's reasonable.
Okay.
That's because men are better. And then men dressed as women equals perfect.
How could anybody be gay when women exist?
Femboys.
Okay. But yeah, I would like to point that out, that they are extremely sexist, but then they are also homophobic too. And then, not only on top of that, they fucking are so racist, and they are borderline Aryan. I have never seen such Hitler supporters in my life. And this is just my personal experience, but keep in mind, this cannot be the case for everyone. And if a femboy genuinely does have some positive experiences, please come on. We would be glad to have you. I would interview you gratefully, and I would try to understand what you're talking about. Put me on. But how do we feel on this? And have we seen... I feel like we've all seen a little bit of that. Maybe not. Maybe I'm too chronically online. But from what at least I've seen on some communities, and even communities that I've had, I've seen this shit. So, does anyone have anything to say about that?
From the point of a 15-year-old,
of the lows, bro.
From the point of a 15-year-old, I think I can see like half of the people in my schools that are 15 or around that area do turn into femboys. So
yeah,
there's
definitely
I
some
do agree that is kind of
yeah.
borderline pedophilia with the way they be doing it.
Exactly.
Because why would they be dressing up like that
As
in
children?
their big age?
Yeah.
Even though they're young, their big age, knowing what could happen.
It's very interesting. I think they just accept that. I don't know.
I think they probably just want to be sexually assaulted, honestly.
Yeah, I can confirm that with what I've heard. Again, could not be true, but anyone else want to say anything on that? And the hypercriticalness about that?
You heard?
What?
What do you mean from what you've heard?
He was a femboy once, and he wanted to be sexually assaulted.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
Again, I think you could. Okay, there may just be a large majority of bad apples.
Okay, but if everyone I've seen is a bad apple, then how can I say it's not true?
Everyone you've seen.
Everyone that I met as a femboy has been either A, sexually assaulted, B, groomed, or B, an Aryan Nazi racist.
Now, did this group of people come from like a certain. Where have you met them? That's what I'm trying to know.
Well, we already know the three I'm already talking about,
Okay.
and then we know the other one. The other one none of you met, but yeah.
All Discord's fault.
Okay, well, Cayden just confirmed it's a real life thing too. So,
well,
counterpoint.
He is. Okay, fine. That's fair. He's in a very fuck ass state, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, fuck Kentucky. All right.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Why are you leaking my information like that?
Okay.
I smell the chip.
It's not leaking. It's just a zebra.
You just basically leaked where I live. Like, chill.
My bad.
Yeah,
sorry,
because we're all in Asia.
Might as well give them my IP address.
I did not say that.
Okay. So, does anyone have anything else to add to the gay stuff segment?
Lesbians are hot.
That's true.
All people are, well, not all people, but, I think of, people of the both genders can in fact be very hot.
Oh, yes, I can. Yes,
Did you guys know they made cotton candy of Dr. Pepper and A&W root beer?
Whoa.
What are we talking about?
How does this relate to the gay stuff segment?
I don't know. I just wanted to say it. So there's cotton candy, and I went to research today, and there's cotton candy, and you can get 2 for $5, and it's cotton candy of root beer, and Dr. Pepper, and it tastes good.
Taking a shot.
Actually, sounds pretty good.
It's so good. Oh my god, the A&W root beer. It tastes like you're injecting A&W root beer straight into your fucking veins. And
this is a paid sponsorship, by the way.
Yeah, paid sponsorship. This is a paid sponsorship.
If you want to reach out A&W, please hit us up and we will sponsor you.
Yeah. I'll give you $5,000 if you sponsor us.
A&W before.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be paying us, actually.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They are.
Switching up on them?
They are.
Huh?
Yeah, they're supposed to pay you, us, not you.
Oh.
Not
well, I'll pay them to pay us.
I need to pay them for.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, this is our kind of half manager on this podcast. By the way, so we might be cooked. All right. So next up, as we said in the title, gay stuff and Kanye, because it sounded cool. All right. So next up is Kanye West. Now, unfortunately, in last episode, I did say this would be more of like a special. It's not. That will come at another point when I feel like it. I'm not lazy, and also I got to get Ethan studied up on everything before I do that.
Vultures fucking sucks. Oh
okay, he's listened to half of Vultures, so we'll let you know what he feels like next week after we finish that album. He's not to Carnival yet. You can share your opinions on Vulture. You could share your opinions on Vulture so far, though.
Okay, Vultures. That shit was ass, right? I listened to halfway, and I immediately wanted to quit.
I've never heard a Kanye song.
Okay, you never heard I Wonder?
Yeah, I know you're lying.
No.
Okay.
Look at that one song. I'm blinded by the lights. No,
that is not Kanye.
Oh.
That is The Weeknd.
That's The Weeknd, yeah.
Oh my god.
My bad.
This is our musical expert on this segment, by the way. All right. So, in your opinion, Ethan, and I guess JC, what do you think overall was a better album? Vultures 1 or Bully?
Bully.
Probably Bully.
Bully.
If I'm being honest. It's not that I remember. Yeah, I say Bully.
Okay, so
But
I think Bully.
Do feel that it
I think.
Still kind
okay,
of
so what was your? Okay, so what was? Okay, let's go over our overall opinions on Bully. I think the vocals were the worst part.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's
disagree.
Kanye sponsor us.
Well, sorry for not including you, Metallic, because you listened to it and you heard the vocals on that.
Yeah,
But yeah, the vocals were were rough. They need better mixing on that. But overall, the production on that album, holy shit. But I'll let Ethan go with his thoughts on it first. What do you think?
Okay. I think the album is mid, and it could be so much better. Like on some of the beats are amazing, but have terrible vocals, right? And some of them have like great vocals and terrible beats. I think with the ones that have good vocals, the vocals are amazing and beautiful. I love them, and I think like I don't know which ones specifically have kind of good vocals, but what the fuck? He made a song with Peso Pluma?
Yeah, that's the one you listened to.
I didn't know that.
Was not good. It's the one where he speaks.
Oh
in Spanish.
That was the Spanish one. Yeah, no,
I didn't mind that song. I actually liked that one. It was better than "I Want to Meet Your Padre, mi amor."
Well, anything is better than that. Come on.
Yeah.
No, bro, I'm not. I swear on everything. Yeah. I still get Kanye and Drake mixed up.
I don't know how.
I don't know either. But like, I just think of them as the same person sometimes. Like when Kanye West had two separate personalities, I thought that's what he meant. Was like one was Drake and he was Kanye. I didn't know it was Kanye West and
What
that
was
the two different personalities.
Kanye West and Drake? What are you talking about?
Yes. No, you know how he has like two personalities. You know, that's what I thought.
So what? One's gay, one's Satan.
I don't know, something like that. I don't know. That's just what I thought. Because like I get this mixed up so many times that I thought, oh hey, these are the same people. Just like I don't know, he has mental issues.
Okay.
Like.
Let's go back to the Bully review.
It was okay. But I haven't listened to the rest of his stuff.
Okay, so what was your favorite song off that album, Ethan?
To be honest, I don't remember. Father.
There was Father, All the Love.
I Can't Wait.
All the Love.
Preacher Man, Beauty and Beast. Damn's good.
Oh, Preacher Man.
I like all of those.
Man. Yeah. Okay, so
I did like the ad-libs and things for Preacher Man.
Oh yeah, those were great.
That was good. What are...
Okay, so what was your overall opinions, JC, on Bully? It's okay if you don't remember a lot from it, but just
I really don't remember much. I do remember the production being fantastic.
The production was beautiful on some parts.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's like your Kanye production that you want.
I don't really find...
He just didn't have enough energy on it.
That too, I do remember that. It did sound...
But that could be changed in the future. Keep that in mind, people. That could get changed because the album is getting updated soon. But it's still unexcusable that it doesn't already have that, you know?
Well... I mean, what else can they do about it? We just gotta let it roll.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not AI. You gotta take those wins. You know? It's not a great win, but it's better than nothing.
It's a bare minimum, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. So what would you give it out of 10? What was your favorite track?
I don't even have a favorite track because, again, I just didn't... Personally, I didn't find any of them memorable. They were good songs.
Yeah.
These wasn't exactly memorable.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I can't give much input. So mine could be wrong entirely.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets improved. I'm sorry for not even giving my review on it. I think it's like a 7 out of 10. It's good. It's a good album, but it's not Kanye good. You know what I mean? That's my opinion on it. And hopefully the improvements can fix that album and make it Kanye good instead of just okay of a listen and better than your average album. Metallic, what were your thoughts on the album? As little as you probably may have on it. I would assume mostly on the vocal front.
Yeah, it's like obviously better than the Vultures too, especially because of the whole thing with that
AI,
album having used AI and whatnot. So this is definitely a better, clear improvement. But yeah, it's still ultimately, unfortunately, I personally just think, Kanye, he's getting up there in his age. He's probably not feeling like as, I don't know,
energetic.
Part of it almost feels like almost like he feels he has some sort of obligations of like, kind of making music and stuff like, doing stuff he really is passionate about. Because, like,
I mean, I think he was very passionate on the production side, but I just don't think he was, really ready for it in that moment to finish the vocals. He was probably just going to delay it another 50,000 times and probably cancel the album entirely. But I'm glad it released, but it needs to be in a better state, and hopefully it gives it the time of day. Unlike Donda 2, or Donda 2. Anyway, so also on the Kanye segment, since I have you here, Metallic, I would like to talk about the recent news about Kanye being banned from the UK. How do we feel about
yeah,
that?
that is actually. Holden finds that kind of funny because it's
It's
like,
insane.
Jesus. Like, okay, yeah, I absolutely get it from like his statements with, people still being against that, which I mean, partially for me, it's like, all
Yeah,
right, I get him kind of saying that, he wants to move past that, with,
yeah, yeah.
hey, if that's true, then, that's good. But I feel like he's kind of, didn't he literally say that like at least once before? And then, like, with the Trump administration coming back, he kind of went back to it.
I don't think the Trump administration had anything to do with Kanye, to be honest. But before the what was it? Before the fucking rollout, um, so after the Donda 2 rollout was a complete failure, he got on Alex Jones and he said he liked the Hitler uniforms or whatever and lost everything. And then we get to Vultures 1 or whatever, and and everything looked a lot better, and he looked like he was apologizing more but not directly saying anything. And it was crazy because there wasn't much pushback then for him releasing an album. Obviously people were still like questioning, but it wasn't that bad. And then after Vultures 1 and 2, after 2, he had the infamous rant where he just tweeted 1,000 tweets and was like, I gave my cousin head, I love Hitler, kill every Jew, whatever the fuck he said on that. None of those are like direct quotes, but they're pretty close to what he said, which is obviously fucking terrible. And you shouldn't be saying that as someone that popular, and that influential to people. Um, but I think they're overblowing it because with those people, he was like, what is it? He was like to those people, I'm sorry that I said all that stuff and apologize to the Jewish community. Even meeting with rabbis and stuff and trying his best. And, I'll admit he could probably do a little bit more for that, but it just seems kind of stupid to ban him from an entire country, especially when he has amazing performances to give. And, as, what's that guy's name? Metallic? Niall Farage or whatever? I forgot his name.
Nigel Farage.
Yeah, Nigel Farage or whatever. A lot of people fucking hate him, and I don't understand the full politics on it, but I can kind of understand. He's kind of like a Trump of the UK. But I don't know if that's how accurate that is, but it's semi-accurate as
Yeah,
far as
the
my
main thing
understanding.
about him is he's such like a no, not back talker. He's like just a walking contradiction. Where his whole thing is he's literally got essentially no loyalty to anything. Like his whole thing is, if you kind of align with him, he'll like kind of talk in support of you, kind of stuff like
Mhm.
that. But then as soon as you do one thing that kind of goes against him or anything like that, then he'll immediately kind of like throw you under the bus and
Yeah.
whatnot. And he's like with that with like literally every single thing. Like I remember seeing something about like, where it was like talking about his campaign for Reform UK and whatnot, and then his whole thing of him literally denying some of his promises that he was making for that whole campaign, like almost right like, soon after, and just like being almost like a kid, just like completely denying that he even ever said it, even though there was like literal proof from, say, there being flyers, saying about the stuff
Oh,
he
yeah.
was kind of pushing for, but then immediately kind of just being like, "Oh no, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. We are
Mhm.
not doing that." And
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's I don't think Trump has actually done that, and like also can't compare him as much considering the fact that Nigel Farage doesn't have like essentially a dedicated like cult of personality to him.
Yeah. I know the only reason I know about him is from that one fucking clip of him saying "Among Us sus" or some shit. That's like the only reason I
God.
know about him, like in general. Because yeah, I think he did like whatever those things were. I
Oh, you
forgot what
mean
those
like
were. Yeah.
Fiverr or I don't know, something like that. The whole thing of hey, you can get paid, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
you
those
like do
Fiverr
a
things. Yeah.
video, you know?
I don't
Yeah.
know. It was definitely kind of weird with that. What is it? Um, what was I thinking? But yeah, I mean, he was doing pretty well numbers wise. At least I saw that he's doing really well numbers wise, surprisingly for UK politics. But that's all I know about UK stuff. We'll definitely have a future episode on that, by the way. UK politics are going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
I'll probably like look up a little extra stuff about that, by the way. But I'm pretty sure reform is actually kind of like falling behind though, because like people are actually kind of, I think, more bit starting to back the Green Party.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think this will help his party because he did come out and say stuff about the Kanye stuff, and he said he should have the right to, which is a pretty easy slam dunk, against the current party. A pretty pretty good reason for people to hate the current party, especially because I believe they interviewed some terrorist or something recently. Not interview, but let someone that like decapitated people in the UK government building or some shit. I don't know the lore on that shit, but it's definitely interesting how Kanye will probably change UK politics forever or some shit. Can't wait for that to happen. Um, but yeah, I think in general, um, I think that I hope that Bully gets updated. I hope we can have some more positive stuff on the Kanye front. At least without anything crazy happening, like a mental breakdown or anything coming up. At least, but yeah, I mean, I do think it's ridiculous though, and I hope that they don't try to do that anywhere else though. But I don't think I'll have any more problems with stuff like that. Um, but yeah, what is it, Cayden? What do you got on your mind for this episode?
I'm tired. I want to go to sleep.
Okay,
Fair
thank
enough.
you, Cayden. Thank you, Cayden, for your amazing feedback on that.
I mean,
Yeah. Yep.
So
can you blame him?
next up, we're gonna talk. Well, actually, JC, do you have anything that you would like to bring up personally?
Bring up
Since you were a
personally
last minute
from Ye?
inclusion.
Not really.
No,
Not
no,
really.
no, Kanye. Just any topic you want, please. Fill
Any
me in on
topic
something.
in
Yeah,
particular?
anything you want.
No.
Give me
Nothing.
anything, bro.
Nothing I have on mind.
Something interesting.
Too crazy. Uh, I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, with that segment done, let's move on to the next one with current shows and everything going on with stuff like Invincible, the Digital Circus, everything else like that. So let's go ahead and go into that. Let's start off first with what recently premiered and what recently me and Metallic watched. Mall Shadow Lord or whatever the fuck the title is.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
it's a Myth Shadow Ward.
yeah, we watched the first two episodes of that, and I think that's competing with all the big shows dropping. Which it's definitely interesting to have a Star Wars show. I'm gonna be real. Star Wars currently has been buns, and it's just been ass. But I will say, so far from what I've seen, it has a few elements that kind of scare me and kind of makes me think it's gonna be a little bit ass. But overall, I thought episode one at least, and I think Metallic would agree on it. Episode one was a solid like 8 out of 10. I would say it was pretty brutal in some parts, and it was about what I'm looking for in the show. I think
Yeah,
episode one was
yeah.
good. What was your overall thoughts on it, Metallic?
Yeah, it's like, it's definitely a show that has, that's taking stuff in a little bit more of a better direction, minus everything more to do with Maul and whatnot. It's like, not using too much of like pre-established stuff to like have Star Wars fans essentially like story jacking in front of like the towards the screen. It's gotta definitely
Yeah,
relying a bit less on that.
which is great. Which is
Well,
great.
a lot less actually.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't seem like they're really gonna be doing
Correct me if
like a
I'm wrong. I'm
big,
pretty sure
big.
the only non-original character of that show so far has been like Maul. I haven't really seen anyone else that I noticed from anything, which is great.
Essentially, yeah, yeah. I don't know, maybe some of like the whole like kind of like his whole like crime organization, maybe some of them have appeared before in something, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
yeah, I'm
too
pretty
sure
sure
on that.
most of the characters are like essentially originals though, which hey, that's nice.
Yeah, it's good to see that. And then episode 2, I feel like started off pretty solid and definitely rode the hype of episode 1. And I would definitely say that episode 2 was slightly worse overall, but still had really good aspects to it. And I think the ending was the most disappointing part. I know they're supposed to like keep you interested or whatever, but I feel like it could have had a more exciting one to say the least. But I won't hold them too much on that. But it was still a really good episode. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, yeah. It's also nice to have, an animated project like more from like the Western side that actually has really, really good animation.
better better
Obvious,
animation than Invincible
obvious
right
not
now.
against the yup. Well, we had to get that easy, low hanging fruit joke out of the way.
Exactly. And on to the next topic, Invincible season 4. Um as I think it's just been Ethan, have you been keeping up to date with Invincible season 4? I think Ethan is dead.
I don't think
Um
he's here right now. I think he went
yeah, I don't think
on
so
a
either.
little break,
Oh damn.
if I remember
Yeah, I mean that's
correctly.
fine. But it's me and Metallic have seen the all the new episodes that have came out. And we'll see the new one like tonight or tomorrow, whenever the fuck it releases. I don't really know what day it is. But yeah, so I think season 4, Loki, no spoilers in this by the way. Um but yeah, I thought episode 1 started off really strong. Episode 2 um was definitely more focused on everyone else and what they're doing. Um but I thought it was overall good. Episode 3, if you know, it was absolutely horrendous. That was the Hell episode. Absolutely fucking horrendous, in my opinion. Sure, there were some funny moments, but damn, it was a disappointment. But that's okay, because the next episode after was 4, and it definitely lived up to the hype. And at first, I didn't think it was, but it was really good. But yeah, what was your overall thoughts so far on this season of Invincible Metallic? And I guess
Honestly,
the current
yeah, I
episode too.
definitely. Yeah, it's like definitely, I'm definitely agreeing with your point where it's like it's a real kind of roller coaster where there are really good highs, especially with episode 4. That's been my favorite
Yeah. And
episode
there's
so
some really
far.
low lows.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, it's like, they made good gags for the Hell episode, but it is like the most filler of filler I've ever seen. Like, if I would see, like, if someone were to give
Average One
any
Piece
sort of
episode.
example for like the whole internet term of filler of like literally episode that doesn't do really anything to progress the plot, they should put in episode 4 of season 4 of Invincible as like the key example of that. Literally just like incredible cost cutting being done with like literally like what was it like almost like 2 total minutes where there was literally just like a constant loop of animation or something
Yeah.
like that.
No, there was more than that.
Yeah.
It was more like 5 minutes because they
Oh
they
my.
did that gag again. Because remember they fell down and then they threw him back up and then missed a
Ah,
very important
yeah,
moment.
yeah. And
Yeah.
using that
And then even
excuse
before that,
for
when they fell down the hole, they did that entire dragged out stuff. It was crazy. I don't know, bro.
yeah. It's like definitely genuinely filler of them like doing as much cost cutting as they really could. Like with say those things, especially like essentially blocking out what could have been a kind of neat fight scene and whatnot. And it is it's just the filler of fillers.
I completely agree, but we do have the goodness of the new episode. Which was your thoughts on that?
Yeah. God, that was ooh.
That ending
Ah,
really gets to you. Make sure everyone check that
yeah.
shit out. That shit's great.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Sorry, butt in. I didn't think the cost cuts for Invincibles would be that bad, given this is an Amazon show, is it not?
Yeah, it is an
Mm.
Amazon show, and they have a extremely huge budget, but it's mainly going towards like voice acting. I would assume. I guess this season's a lot less bad with cameo voice acting, but that was definitely a problem in the other seasons. But it wasn't terrible, but it was, kind of noticeable. But I think this episode had the most outrageous use of cost cutting I've seen, JC. But yeah, you would think it would be better, but so
I
far
would
it looks
think it
like
would be
things are
better. Yes.
looking up. But yeah, um, it is crazy, JC. It's like, I
Would I
know.
give it a
Yeah.
bit more? Because this was what episode are you on right now? This is episode
Next up
five.
is episode 6.
Oh, episode six. Okay, so they kind of got to get their act together like now.
Yeah, I think there's
Because
only
so
4
far,
episodes left.
Oh,
yeah,
So
they've already
oh,
set the
damn.
tone for this
yeah,
season. It's not looking the best from what I've seen, from what I've
yeah.
heard.
Well,
Clearly,
next up is a very fun topic that I know everyone here is up to date on currently, other than Ethan, but he's dead right now, so it doesn't matter. The Amazing Digital Circus. Oh boy, what a topic.
dun,
Yup.
Okay. So, overall, I think the show has had it's amazing that I've watched that since it first came out, and it's been 2 years. I really don't know how it's been 2 years.
seriously, where
Um,
did that time go?
yeah, I mean, it's just been a crazy last 2 years. But in terms of the Amazing Digital Circus, I actually was not caught up past like episode, what was it, 4 or 3? I don't remember. So
It
I
was
watched all that
episode
recently
3.
with the new episode, and I was pretty amazed. I think my favorite, which one was it? I think it was your favorite too, Metallic. It was the
Uh,
one where they just did random games or whatever. I think.
oh, the adventure lightning round. I think that was. I think
Yes,
it
that
was.
was my
Oh,
favorite episode by far. It was great. Not to shit on the rest of the episodes, but yeah.
Of course, that was
yeah,
a good
yeah.
episode
That
too.
one's
Yeah.
kind of got. Oh, wait. Say that again, JC.
No, I was saying it was a good episode too. He's right for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, it was definitely really good. Although I think like episode 8 has probably just been my personal favorite, but it's probably just because of all the I have no mouth parallels like just becoming really, really clear. And
Really
I
apparent.
just and that's just like I actually really like that whole like story. So it probably is just like a little thing of me just you know,
Yeah.
eating up the kind of pandering, but it's like, it's still good.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair.
I get it.
But I did definitely think the last episode was fucking amazing. I'm excited to see what they do with it for the finale. I know the creator definitely did say it'll be very rewatchable after the finale to understand the truth behind it. So that'll be interesting. I'm glad they're kind of hyping that up. So hopefully
Yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
something unexpected. I've seen a lot of theories on it, but
I have no idea where they could go
I'm
from here.
excited. I hope they do something entirely left field. I hope they do something crazy.
Well, let's
They'll
see.
have it does seem they'll have ample time to be able to do something like that, though, because I've been hearing rumors that apparently that finale is going to be an hour long, apparently.
Yeah,
I
and it
don't
could
know,
be
I've
in
kind of
movie
heard that
theaters
a couple
too.
of
There's
times.
there's all kinds of rumors on that. We'll see how true those are, but I mean that would definitely be interesting. But yeah, I think
I mean, this
overall,
is kind of crazy.
yeah, I mean it is, but I mean, it is one of the most popular things. So they could definitely do that. Yeah, I mean, overall, how we say our thoughts on that show would be, and the current episode. What do you guys think is gonna happen in the finale?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is like kind of. Well, this is just like a current theory, but there's like, I'm seeing like kind of two main theories about like, at least like in terms of like the main cast, where it's either the Soma theory or like everyone's a digital copy, where it's essentially for the Soma theory, it's like kind of partially what I think was like kind of almost like riffed on in
Yeah.
episode 7, where its whole thing is like, oh, all the it's kind of like in the game Soma, which is whole thing about people being transferred into robotic bodies and whatnot. And I think like that's kind of some theories that people have, where it's like everyone's stuck in the circus because their minds have been completely transferred into it. But the theory that I kind of believe a little bit more instead is like the like mind copy thing, where the whole thing is everyone that went into the like C&A office that put on the headset, which everyone kind of, we've had multiple mentions of, where, everyone that goes into the circus, they last remember having put on said headset, and say with Pomni coming in, she tried to get it off at first and whatnot. So yeah, I think that, and especially with a certain line of dialogue Kane says in episode 8, where I think it's
Yeah.
saying that it is essentially like all the characters, they put on the headset, it then copies over like certain memories and whatnot, and then applies them to be part of the circus. I think, I don't know, that's like kind of the working theory, that which I think I believe the most. But ultimately it's all theory. Ultimately, you know, can't be sure for certain until the episode comes out.
It's almost like
Yeah.
what is it? Like I'm a coach. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of what it sounds like.
Makoshi.
I'm just so for
Yeah.
real. They're all handcrafts.
It's actually all in the cyberpunk universe.
I think
No one's
the
ever
Soma
expected that.
scenario would be the worst thing to happen. Because there's genuinely no way out of that one. If it's like a
Yeah.
it's fucking fried.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, Ethan,
I'm back.
Yeah, he's been here.
welcome back.
No, you're supposed to be like I've been there,
No, I've been here this entire time. I definitely didn't go and power nap a little bit
Yeah.
on
Oh,
accident.
uh-huh.
That's fair.
I'd like to say that I've never seen a single episode of Digital Circus.
I thought you
Neither
have.
have I.
Really?
I swear you
I have
have.
no idea what
Thing
digital
is,
circus is.
literally
Honestly,
not
I
even like
didn't
10
even know
episodes.
that thing existed until like 3 days ago.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Damn. Isn't that the thing with Pomni? That one little clown?
Yeah.
I fucking hate clowns, so I hate it. I hate
I mean,
Pomni.
she's a jester, so
Pomni is low-key a baddie though.
All right.
No.
What the?
Fuck out of here.
Why are we getting we're getting crashed.
So
Oh.
who the fuck are these people in the fucking studio? Get the fuck out of my studio!
This ain't
Holy
no
shit!
studio,
Yo, some people just hopped in our studio just now. I don't know what the fuck that was. Yo, what the fuck was that shit, Ethan? What the
I
fuck?
think they were
I
trying to
think they
rob
had
us.
bulbs on their chest.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
They were
Those
screaming
people were
Allah
fucking
Akbar.
crazy. I don't know about that one. I didn't hear that one personally, but damn, that was some crazy shit, everybody. All
I
right.
think
So
it's
moving on
the
to
Jews coming for us.
Okay, no, the Jews would not come for me. I mean,
Yes,
I
they
am a
would.
Kanye fan, so I guess yeah, they would.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't. I low key think he went too far, so they wouldn't go for me. Um, that's just my personal opinion on that. Currently witnessing sexual assault currently. Someone's being sexually assaulted in the studio.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
What?
JC, what the fuck? Why is someone sexually assaulting you in the studio?
Yeah, they don't like me.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
I do.
Yeah, get those people out of here. Get those people out of here. They're still trying to attack our studio while we're trying to get on with the podcast. I can't believe this shit. But yeah, so let's continue on with everything. So next up is, unfortunately, like the topics of the end and talking about everything, and is the wrap-up segment. So let's get started on this. First of all, thank you, JC, for hopping on. I
This
really
is gonna
did not
last
expect
30
it.
years.
No, it's not gonna last 30 years, unlike last time. I'm learning.
Nope.
Thanks for coming on, JC. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also thank you for coming on, Cayden.
Of course.
It was nice to have. It is
Nice to have two
yeah, it
guests
was
this
nice.
episode.
I think I was the
Yeah.
star player this time.
No, I don't think so. Um,
Mhm.
Actually, no. What am I talking about? Cayden was the best guest we've ever had on this entire podcast. Anyway, definitely. But yeah, thank you all for hopping on here for this amazing second episode. I feel like it could have gone a lot better, personally.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, that's what it is. Next time you already know we're gonna amp our value and we're gonna make it even better. And at the start of this episode, you will see what Ethan has designed for an amazing intro. I don't know what music we're gonna put on it yet.
Oh my
He's
God.
very excited.
It was
He is
not-
very
not
excited.
amazing. That's
If you
just
couldn't
what
tell.
it is.
Yes.
But yeah,
No, that was so amazing.
Ethan will
This-
kind of be our head creative director, I guess, on this.
You have
This,
I'll try to put in some stuff on there, but yeah, I'll try my best.
you guys, they're not ready.
Yeah,
The
you're not ready for
33 people,
Ethan's.
the 5 people that are gonna watch this, they're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be
Also, let's give a huge thanks. Thank you all for listening to the last episode. Holy shit, almost 30. It's probably almost like 35 now, almost. I don't know,
It is.
but thank
33
you,
still.
everyone.
Fuck.
33 is great, but thank you all for watching that. Even though it was low key kind of terrible, and this one's also kind of terrible, but hopefully it's a little bit more consistent with talking points. It's a little rough around the edges, but it could work. But yeah, I think everything's been going well so far, better than I expected. But yeah, and then in terms of group news, at least to shove this into the end, congratulations, Ethan, on being promoted into the boys. Thanks to my endorsement. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to bring up before the end of the episode is, how do you feel about JC voting no?
JC, I fucking hate you.
That was a
Right?
joke.
There was no. There was no. Exactly. There was no real reason. Only 2 people voted no. Right? We had JC say no just because he can, and then we have
Yes.
Amelia because she thinks I'm sexist from our last podcast, and I'm 100% sure
to
she's
be fair,
also
can you
jealous
blame
that I.
Yeah,
No.
about that too.
For the record, I would have voted you too. I would have voted no too.
Again, watch the
You
first
could've voted.
podcast on why I'm not a woman beater. Just if they be talking, I'm gonna hit them. Anyways,
We
Okay.
didn't even call you that. We were talking about a character.
well, get better with your wording. You're in college. Fix your English language.
You need to get your reading
Anyways.
comprehension up, bro. You can't read.
No. Also, oh, I can't. I really can't. I think I'm still stuck on like the Geronimo Stilton, like 3rd grade reading level. But that's fine. Anyways, I'm all convinced she vote just because I have bigger tits than her. I think that's a very keen reason, or whatever.
Oh
I don't know
my
what
God.
keen means, but I think that is really why
Uh,
she just said no.
Well,
She's
you
just
heard this
upset.
here first,
She said
Amelia.
I'm muscle too,
Please,
which is kinda
please
crazy.
get on the podcast and defend yourself. Please
I
hop
don't
on.
think she's
and
gonna
defend
make it to
yourself.
the end to hear this.
I wouldn't
That's
either.
true. I don't think anyone will make it to the end to hear half the shit we're
No
saying.
one will.
But it's okay. It's okay. Some people do. Some people will. One person will. Anyway, to that one
Mm-mm.
person, I love you. But yeah, let's continue
what if
here
they're a kid?
on with this. So, we finally addressed the JC calling Ethan a woman beater allegations. That's crazy.
Yeah, we were
Um,
talking
He's not
about
wrong.
Yeah. So, all right. Anyone have anything else they want to mention before the end of the episode?
Yes.
What's up?
Twinks are better than femboys. 'Cause-
Boo!
Okay, yeah.
He's right for this.
Boo!
He's
Here we
right
go.
for this.
Here we go.
He's right.
You're gonna boo me?
Wait, who's right?
He's right.
How?
I'll leave it up to interpretations. I'm just kidding. I will say, I think JC. JC's right.
What? All right, thank you. See?
I
Amen.
don't like either of them. So
W, good
Yeah.
W. I love you, Kayden.
It's on fire.
I don't like either of them. But if I had to pick with a gun to my head, I would say Twinks.
I wouldn't pick.
if there was a gun to my head, I'd say pull the trigger.
Okay.
What did you say?
That's real. He said he would ask him to pull the trigger. He'd say pull the trigger.
Nemo.
He ain't wrong
My
though.
life in 2 pieces.
Okay.
This is my last resort.
No, don't say that. We're gonna get copyrighted.
Oh fuck.
Oh, cut it out. Cut it out.
Because we're making anything from this.
Yeah, yes, we will. We'll make 3 cents and a penny.
Whoa. We already we already made this. That I'm getting 3 cents, just period. Always
Okay.
from these. So.
He's
Okay.
taking 3,000% of them. Fucking right.
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in.
Tuning?
For this episode. Thank you for all.
What if they tuned out?
If they tuned out, then that's perfectly acceptable. This could have gone
No, it's not. No,
a
it's
lot
not.
better,
Fuck
actually.
you. If you click off the
Okay.
video, fuck you. Make
Ethan
that
will
the intro.
personally-
Fuck you. I'm gonna
Okay.
find out you live, and I will make. Now I can't continue this. No, actually, fuck you. I'm gonna figure out where you live,
No,
and I'm gonna
no,
force you to
no,
watch the
Ethan.
entire fucking podcast. I'm gonna force you to the first one, the second one, and then all the next ones that are gonna come out. Fuckers.
So,
Okay, go on.
I was lagging a bit. I was hoping someone would freestyle a little. But yeah, all right. Thank you, everyone. And I actually didn't extend the outro. I'm not. Yeah.
This
Oh,
time.
anyway.
Oh,
No?
yeah, we
Yeah.
still hear you.
Not anymore.
Oh,
Anyways, what are our takes on feet?
Gross.
oh, we need them
Wear
to
socks.
stand.
Wrong. All wrong.
What do you mean?
Disappointed
The
in
wrong?
you
only
guys.
feet I like are my
You're
girlfriend.
not standing if
Oh.
you have stumps on your legs, you buffoon.
He walks with his hands.
Hmm?
You walk with your hands, right?
No.
So you're telling me we're ending this episode off by talking about feet? Okay.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh,
What better
yeah.
topic?
Exactly. Feet are just so much better. Like something, you can pick it up. And like if you paint them, they look better than hands. Like sometimes instead of if you see a well painted pair of toes, instead of holding a hand, you'll just want to hold the toes. You know?
Okay, Tarzan.
Oh,
I think
Oh, you
think-
know what I think about
No,
this
no, no.
statement?
no.
You
I
can't hold
think
a hand
it's
period.
what?
You have nobody's hand to hold, period. So
Oh, damn.
I think that's why you're saying that. So
Yeah, okay, bro.
Are you gonna defend yourself, Ethan?
I'm now sad. I can't even defend that. I can't even defend that. She left me in January.
Yeah.
We weren't even a thing. Damn. I can't even defend myself on that.
Damn.
I'm gonna start
I'm sorry to
drinking
hear
because of you, Kayden. I want you to know that. I'm gonna
welcome
start
to
doing
the club.
all kinds of drugs. I'm gonna start doing weed. And that's gonna be my gateway drug to bigger drugs. I'm gonna start doing
welcome to the
meth.
club, buddy.
I want you to know this. This is going. You're gonna take responsibility for this. I'm gonna start popping perks. Start doing opioids. I'm gonna fucking do meth. I'm gonna try crack. All this because of you. I want you to know that.
Don't do that.
You're
Don't do
responsible.
that at home.
No.
We do not support drugs here.
No, do it.
We do not support drugs here.
Do you guys
No,
ever feel
no.
alone and you feel like there's nothing else to do in your life? Do
Don't
drugs.
say that. No. We're gonna
This
get
is the first and only
banned.
time Ethan's ever been right.
Okay.
Again, back to the first episode. It helps the U.S.
Stop.
Maybe
Stop.
maybe we could actually start winning the war against Iran. Wait, is it
Yeah,
Iran?
if everybody just starts popping perks, there'll
Everyone,
be no need
start
to attack the US.
drugs. Help your
Okay.
low homeless crack addict.
Okay, I love how I took all the feedback from last episode and said I'm gonna make the ending super short, but I lagged out, and then we talked about feet and then drugs. There's no correlation here. But thank you all for listening to the Boys Official Podcast. This is actually the fucking sign off. I am so fucking sorry.
No
I'm
way.
trying to improve this
It's
show.
not.
Okay.
We'll find a way to make
Thank
it
you.
longer.
Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. For coming and joining. Yep. This is the end of the episode. Everyone say goodbye. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Good. And if I don't see you watching the
Thanks for
next
watching.
fucking podcast,
Like
I
and
will
subscribe
find you.
for episode 3.
You will not live to see the light of day tomorrow. You will be locked inside my basement if you don't watch the next one.
Thank you for the beautiful
And
outcome.
instead,
Ethan.
I will tie up your feet. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Yeah, what?
Thank you for
I
the
think-
beautiful outcall.
Mhm,
Yo,
mhm.
this guy cut the recording?
I'm officially signing off. My girlfriend needs me.
You
Boo.
Goodbye.
Boo. I think Wumi's lagging.
Holy lag. Oh my god.
Cut the video, bro.
Why does
Oh,
Craig looks
boy.
like he has a little baby, like a baby